Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. Hi. 2024 is about to approach. Hard to believe. I've done so much hiking on the PCT in 2023. I feel great. Got a lot more training to do. I'm starting to get in great shape. I got a long way to go before 2024 April approaches. But speaking of that, part of working out is recovery when you're sleeping at night. And I want to tell you about my new piece of gear I'm going to take. This is the Sea to Summit Aeros Pillow Ultralight Regular. This is not to differentiate, it's not the down pillow, and it's not the, I think it's called premium pillow. This is just the lightest one they have. This is pricey. I think it was over $60. You can look it up on REI's website. But I wanted to show you you get the size of how it packs down. It packs down. Here's my iPhone SE3 or iPhone 7 case, same size for both phones. And it's much shorter. So if we put it here, it's very, very small, compact, nice. You can fill a air pocket in your pack. I would definitely, you could save weight, of course, not taking the case, but at 2.1 ounces, seriously, you'll end up probably puncturing the pillow in your pack. Then you're carrying 2 ounces of dead weight. So I carry the case for this. And Sea to Summit always makes their cases light. So here's the instructions, how to inflate, how to adjust it. Just push your finger down, and how to deflate. You take the second valve. And if you don't need to take the bag, you decide you don't want the bag, you lose the bag, those instructions are right here on the valve. So you can see deflate and inflate. And then it has some kind of pillow lock system. And I'm not quite sure about that. I don't use any straps, even on my Enlightened Equipment quilts. I don't like I don't like anything strapped down, and I just kind of stick it there. So you've got this side if you like the feel of just kind of this polyester right here. You can see Sea to Summit, or you can have, I mean, they're pretty much the same design. So, or you can have this if you want to be a little warmer, you feel that softer. But if you're someone who might drool when you sleep, this would probably be easier to wipe down with a bandana, and probably wouldn't get so funky. So I like that they have the two different materials on two sides. This does pump up. You can blow it up with your mouth, or you can use your Flex Gear tiny pump to blow it up. This is something I took on the PCT while we're talking about inflatable things. If you have more than one inflatable thing, maybe it's worth carrying the pump. I carried it. The couple problems with this is it's very kind of bulky, heavy. You know, there's a difference between a 2 ounce pillow and a 3 ounce pump, because it just has a feel to it where it's just bulky, and those bulky things tend to kind of make my back feel uncomfortable when I'm hiking. Also, the way this bottom thing turns on, and also if you turn it on, eventually a light comes on. For some reason it would, when I was walking in my pack, it would turn on, and then the battery would drain. And again, that becomes a problem because it's another thing I have to charge while I'm hiking. So, and it requires USB-C, which requires another different cable that I may not want to take. So anyway, I probably will not take that. That's great car camping, but I probably wouldn't take it through hiking again. So the weight of not taking this, which I took at the beginning of 2023, in April and May, will compensate for the 2 ounces I will take here. So again, I will take a certain amount of weight in my pack, and I will take a certain amount of liters of a pack, and I can take whatever I want as long as it doesn't exceed what I want as set my mind as a base weight, or what I say. Of course, Sierras is a whole different animal, or if you're hiking later into the Cascades in Washington, you're going to have to buff things up. But for just your desert, let's just talk about desert, starting out in the desert, and you're not starting out Mount March 1st at a high snow year, which requires, of course, more gear. You can just pick and choose these things and say, okay, I would like to take maybe this luxury item or that luxury item, or maybe for you it's a necessity item. Which one would I want to take equal weight, and try both. Go out on some small hikes and see. This is going to blow away on me. Also, the thing about the items, when we always talk about multiple use items, The thing with the pump is, yeah, it is a light, but I mean, I have smaller 1-ounce lights like my Petzl Bindi headlamp or my Rovivon flashlight that's like, you know, a sixth of the weight of this. So forget it as far as you know, and if you don't have good enough lungs to blow your stuff up, you don't have good enough lungs to breathe the hike at altitude anyway. So you know, and so yeah, people say about, well, if I use this to blow it up, I won't get mold, but you can always clean the mold out with vinegar, which we did with a free Thermarest Neo Air that our friend gave to Steve this year on the PCT. So anyway, that's not an issue either. But the thing about the pillow is it's a multifunctional item. So people think, oh, it's a pillow, I blow it up, I stick it on my head. But yes and no. But I sleep with sometimes my arms out. I sleep in weird positions, not just like a straight string bean. So this allows me to throw an arm out of the quilt and be able to rest that arm you know, on this pad, or I might throw a leg out and I want to be at a bent angle. I'm stretching and I can have my legs out on this to keep it warm. Also, it's good to keep your butt warm in a hammock, also under your knees in a hammock. So this is an essential piece of gear if you're hammock hiking on the PCT or any trail. Also, for your feet, maybe you need to elevate your foot. Your foot feels injured for some reason and you just need to elevate it, or both feet, so you can do that. I wouldn't use it to sit on a break because all that weight, especially my weight, would puncture it. So I wouldn't do that as far as sitting, but for light things like, you know, hands, feet, maybe you want to use it to also rest your phone on, or your charger while you're charging, so it's not, you know, touching the ground and getting, you know, the cold sucking out the life of your batteries or your phone battery. So anyway, it has a couple different uses, and even deflated, you could probably cut it and use it to as a tourniquet or something if you had to. Get very creative with it. So again, for the packability and the weight and the good night's sleep, the better sleep I have, the better recovery I'm going to get on trail. So that's absolutely a must. And I've tried, like I said, not having it, and the stuffing clothes. I've tried lighter pillows, that, you know, neck pillows that seem to pop out. I've tried the climate pillows, which, like, there's something wrong with anything. I don't use anything climate. I just garbage stuff. Doesn't even have R value, so this gives you a little more warmth too, which is gonna allow you to sleep, especially with a quilt where your head's stuck out. And I don't want to put my pack under me when I sleep, because, you know, when you're sleeping, tossing, turning, you're gonna braid your pack, and your pack's what holds all your gear, you know, in, and you don't want that pack leaking, and you don't want that pack braided. You don't want straps breaking while you're hiking, all kinds of nightmare things. So I'm definitely not going to put my pack under me when I sleep. I usually hang it up somewhere if it's not raining. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Start getting your gear now. Don't wait. Bye.